Lessons from the day I was introduced to 5 presidents in one room. Today is our day number 4 of the 25 days public speaking challenge, moving from fear to fluency. To illustrate the tasks, I'm going to use the story when I was introduced to 5 presidents. But before we get into the story, let me tell you the tasks of the day. The task is for you to tell us a story from your life that taught you a lesson. The prompts to the task are: 1, describe the setup, the characters, and share with us a challenge you faced and a lesson you learned. The tip of the day: I want you to use at least one hand gesture. Just one hand gesture. One. What I just don't want is you to be in one place at all times. Use your hands at least once, but at the same time, variate your voice at least once. And you can vary your voice by pace, that means the speed at which you speak, by pitch, that means how low and how high your voice is, by volume, how loud and how low you sound, and lastly, by tone. Now, the tone is what we usually say the emotional signals in the voice. That's when we say he sounds excited, he sounds happy, he sounds indifferent. Please note that the goal of today's challenge is for you to learn how to build a story and connect with the audience. So this is the sample story I'm going to share. It's a personal life story. In 2013, the Secretary General of the East African Community, Dr. Richard Sesbela, invited us to attend the Heads of State Summit in Munyo here. It was on 30th November. I can't forget that. And then we had to go for accreditation at the Ministry of East African Affairs. When we got there, the gentleman who was in charge of giving out accreditation and invitation said, "I am sorry, it is too late. Invitations are done. I can't help you." Went back home. In the morning of the day, the Principal of Political Affairs, Miss Isabel Wafua, who was our coordinator, calls and says, "Apuuli, where are you with your friend?" Now, me and my friend Benta, I was the East African Community Youth Ambassador to Uganda, and he was the deputy. And then we tell her what had happened. And then she tells us, by all means, you must be here. So we get to Munyo. When we get to the gate, we talk to security, we explain to them, and they tell us, it is too late, we can't be accredited, it is impossible. My friend Michael had come with a vehicle, so we went and sat in the vehicle for some minutes. Both our phones were off, but after a few minutes, we decided to just walk around. When we were walking around, some officers saw us from a distance and then came and told us, "We've been looking for you guys there, looking for you everywhere." Unfortunately, Dr. Richard Sesbela, the then Secretary General, had included me and Michael in his remarks. By all means, we're supposed to be introduced to these 5 presidents. Kikwete of Tanzania, Kenyatta of Kenya, Museveni of Uganda, Kagame of Rwanda, and Nkurunziza of Burundi. When we came to the place, we weren't even accredited, we weren't given cards, we were just told, "You move, get in, everything will find you." And that taught me 2 things. Number 1, just because someone sounds sincere doesn't mean that they're telling a story. Because Mujuni, I think that guy was called Mujuni, the one we met at Ministry of East African Affairs, and even the security guys, but that takes me to the second lesson. And the second lesson lies on the presumption that it could have been the truth, which teaches me that authority is one of the most powerful leverages you'd ever have. Either become the authority or be connected to people with authority or be in a place with authority. It will move things even when sometimes they seem to be impossible. Rules are broken for the sake of those in charge, for the sake of those with authority. I hope you've learned something from my story, and I hope you're also going to share with me your story as we go into day 4. Remember, after you're done with the story, come on this video and tell us day 4 done, and then we shall come and watch your story and also follow you. You are remaining with just 1 day to qualify to get the badge of the committed speaker. If you've just joined us, it is not too late. Just sign up where you see the CTA saying sign up, or check in the description. There's a link to the registration page. You will start getting emails every morning that tells you which task you have, that gives you this video from YouTube, but at the same time, it gives you free access to a structured course of this challenge on my website. See you on day 5.